In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how Farhoon Asim makes $46,178 per month with his Skool community international hustlers. I'm going to reveal the simple 4-step process that most people that are making this type of money follow in order to make this type of money. And just to show you that this is actually the case, he is making $46,178 with international hustlers. Now, in reality, it's a 4-step process. If you can identify these 4 steps, you can implement these 4 steps. Now, am I guaranteeing you that you're going to have $46,178 per month? No, of course not. What I am guaranteeing you is if you follow these 4 steps, you can be successful online. Now, if you want help building your own Skool community, I do have an affiliate link. It is a 2-week free trial. In addition to the 2-week free trial, I'm also willing to work with you one-on-one to build and grow your own Skool community. The cool thing is you're going to get expert tips, tricks, and tactics that aren't available online. So go ahead and click the first link down in the description to get started today. All right, let's go ahead and talk about step 1 of this 4-step process. Step 1 is to identify a niche. Now, it's very important that when you're getting started on the internet, you work within one niche. And niche is just an area where you're going to create content. You do not want to focus on multiple niches at one time because you're going to get distracted, you're going to get overwhelmed, and people come to the internet to solve one problem at a time. And so for Farhoon here, his niche is wealth, and he actually helps international students find jobs in the UK. This is a really awesome niche. I haven't seen anyone that does this. And so he has kind of cornered the market in helping international students find jobs in the UK. So that's all you have to do. Pick one niche and stay with him. He isn't bouncing around to 2 or 3 different things. He is focused on one area. The next step in this 4-step process is simply to get attention. You're going to identify where you're going to create content. Now, what you have to remember is that there are 1 billion people on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. And so I want you to just focus on one. Don't go trying to be everywhere, especially if you're just getting started. Focus on one. Now, what you have to realize is that attention comes in 2 types. There's free, there's paid. The benefit of free attention is that you're not going to be spending any money. You're just going to be spending time. You're going to be building stronger, longer lasting relationships with viewers or consumers of your content because they're coming in to find you organically. The benefit of using paid is that you can start getting data and potentially making money much faster. What I recommend again is choose one or the other. Choose either free or choose paid and become the expert. Now, the only drawback to paid is that it's going to obviously cost money up front. If you don't have a large budget to run ads, I would recommend that you focus on free. And then when you start making money, you can reinvest into paid. But the really cool thing for Farhoon here is that he has a pretty sizable following over on LinkedIn. Again, I haven't seen anyone do LinkedIn. Facebook's popular. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube are popular, but he has 45,000 followers on LinkedIn, which is really cool. Okay. And so once you identify where you're going to get the attention, you simply will need to create content to attract people to you. Now, there are different types of content. There's search engine optimized content. There is content where you're showing your results or like social proof. And then there's personal branding. Now, what you can do is you can actually go over and take a look and see what Farhoon is doing because he's creating content. Avoid these 3 mistakes and you'll start landing interviews. He's giving interview tips, tricks, and tactics. Now, he does have an Instagram account with only 12,000 followers, and essentially he's creating the same content. Again, he has a YouTube channel, but this one only has 508 subscribers. And so, again, what he's doing is he's providing helpful information to people that want to find a job in the United Kingdom, international students looking to find a job. And so what he's doing is he's not only providing tips, tricks, and tactics, he's providing social proof and testimonials. He is helping people, telling them what they need to do in order to be successful. And then once you have identified your content, you need to build what's called a funnel. And a funnel is just getting people to go from one place, so content, to where they actually pay you. And what I'm seeing most common is these types of content. Paid content to Skool, so like running Facebook ads. Content to landing page, so what Farhoon could be doing is he could be running content on LinkedIn, and then having people opt in for email marketing. What a lot of people are also doing is they have two Skool communities. They have a free community and a paid community. And so they're creating content and they're using the free community as a way to offer more value and a way to start building a community. All right. And so if we look at what Farhoon is doing, it's very easy to see that he is sending people to a free community. Now, if we take a look at his Instagram profile, you can see when you click on that, it takes people over to, he's actually sending people directly to the paid community, but he's actually mixing it up. He is sending some people to a free community, some people to a paid community. If we look at his content in here, you're going to see that he is sending people to a few different places. So what I would recommend that you do is figure out what works best for you. The great thing with content to a free Skool community is that you can nurture and cultivate a very strong relationship. Okay, it can take a little bit longer to convert. The other issue that you might run into is that you run into people that only want free stuff and they never buy from you. But if you run from free content to a paid community, you can start making money, but you're going to have to work a little bit harder. So this is a very simple 4-step process that literally anybody can do. This is something that you could do today. In fact, you just need to identify your niche, identify where you're going to create content, identify if you're going to do a free or paid, and then figure out what works best. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people make is, and the reason why I do it in this order is because the type of content you're going to make is based or varies on where you create the content. For example, on YouTube, people are looking for answers. They're looking for a solution. And so it's heavily SEO or search engine optimized driven. So people are going to the search bar and they're typing in their problems, and then they're finding videos that solve their problems. If you are on TikTok, for example, it's more at the top of the funnel. So people might not know they have a problem, and they might not know there's a solution for the problem. So it's very important that you decide where you're going to create content, so where you're going to get that attention, so that you can actually create content that resonates. It's very difficult to make how-to content on TikTok because 99% of the people aren't interested in how-to. That's a little bit further down in the funnel. You're going to want to create content that talks about the challenges, pain points, goals, dreams, and aspirations, so that you can start attracting to those people to you. Also, I believe the age of the platform, so like YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, plays a huge part in their awareness level. You can go straight from YouTube to a paid Skool community because you have demonstrated that you solved their problem. If you're on a newer platform like TikTok, you might have to do a little bit more nurturing and cultivating in order to bring them over. Let me know what you think in the comment section if this information was helpful. Also, make sure to use my affiliate link if you want my one-on-one coaching as a bonus. We'll meet for 1 hour where I can help you build your Skool community. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.